of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. Eliyahu Anami, Eliyahu Atishmi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Agiladi, Bimera B'yameinu, Yavo Eleinu, Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben David. What's up? Everybody? So if everybody could find your seat. And then, Ellie, so once everyone's in their seat, then Mike and Eileen and Ryan, if he's up here, we're going to move the seats back, and then we're going to move. First, let's move these in the middle. Yeah, just so it's symmetrical. Yeah, because then Ryan's. These are for the people sitting.
Yes.
Okay, so then I can do this, but he's going to take it out. Does he have enough space? Maybe scoot it over. Is that one where we could not have anything? So he's going to bring it.
See.
But it takes a couple minutes. Okay. Thank you, Mike. What do we do now, sir? You're the VP. We're going to get started.
I'm here to help. You tell me what to do.
So does everybody have a copy of this beautiful black and white Selichot booklet? Is that a yes? Ellie was the only one who answered. Yes. We got it, yay. Okay. It's good to be together. Page 104. So it's really important in Jewish life to remember that not only men are involved in Jewish life. It's also true at the citywide level. That's why in planning for the November 23rd at 1:30 in the afternoon, Community Thanksgiving service, we've decided there that we're going to have female singers. So there's a female singer from several of the participating congregations, and it's the same thing here. So we begin on page 103. Miriam HaNeviah, Miriam the prophet. The power of song is in her hand. Miriam will dance among us, and the music will be heard far and wide. Miriam will dance among us to mend our world of suffering. May she lead us in our time without delay to the waters of help and healing. Page 104. There's no such page? Well, I think it's in place of the page. We don't have the words, but we'll sing it another time. But Rabbi Menachem Creditor, who's better known as Neshama Karabach's husband, and he is the rabbi in residence of the New York Federation. The line is, Olem Chesed Yibaneh, the world shall be built on Chesed. Chesed is at the highest possible level of love. That's why the third part of the summary of Judaism, with Torah being first, Avodah or prayer, the second, and then Gemilut Chasadim. That's why we say that that's what Judaism is about, of study and prayer and doing good work. We'll sing it another time. So we are going to turn to some late editions. So let's read on page 106. The psalm is saying, "At midnight I rise to give thanks and praise together. And so we come to this hour of Selichot under the canopy of night to celebrate goodness, to proclaim what is right and true, to praise, to thanks, to bless the great giver who gives and renews our lives. We turn to loved ones, to friends, and to our people everywhere, the whole house of Israel, and our hearts turn toward the human family. We pray for its healing. Yet hardest of all is the inward gaze, the return to ourself, the honest reckoning of the soul, cheshbon hanefesh. We ask how to account for selfish acts, lies, and senseless anger, how to account for the shadows, the storms, the bitterness of our lives, the damage and distress we cause, how to own up to it all, and find our way back with integrity in peace. We ask, have we the will to change? And if not, now when? So let me say one thing about Elul, two things, three. We're in the month of Elul. It's the last month of the Hebrew calendar. And you know the predominant custom is to call people, putting it on Facebook that I'm really sorry for all the people I hurt. That doesn't work. You have to call them, but if you're a little scared, like I am, to write a few people, I think a text message might work because it goes right to them. And you're supposed to say, I'm really sorry when I did X. You have to be specific. I might have hurt your feelings that time we were wherever we were, and I'm really sorry, and I'm going to work hard to change. Number three, we all know what an acronym is. Elul is seen as being an acronym for, we're going to have a wedding here a week from Sunday, and the bride may be saying, Ani lidodi vidodi li. You are my beloved, and my beloved is mine. So we think of us as being in a loving relationship with God. Now, usually we think of us having a loving relationship with God on Passover, because you know that several of the scrolls are read on the holidays. On Passover, the Song of Songs, which is the most romantic and picturesque book in the Tanakh, and it really speaks to the power of love that God and the people have. But we still think about it now because we want us to start the season feeling that we're in a loving relationship to God. So when we do what I said second, which is to have to look inside, and the reading hinted at it too, we think that sinning is normal. No one's perfect. If anyone has ever told you they're perfect, well, then they're sinning by saying that. It's just not true. Okay, so I just want to give you a little bit on... Okay. So here's what we're doing. We are about to take the Torah out of the ark. We could read at the bottom of 108. Esa einai el haharim me'ayin yavo Ezri, Ezri me'im Adonai oseh shamayim va'aretz. So, implied in admitting that you did something wrong is that the person you say it to, if it's not something terrible you did, you have to say, I forgive you. Somebody wrote me this week this is being recorded, for something they said to me, no one you've ever met or will meet. And he wrote back, he said, I appreciate you sharing your insight with me. I really didn't mean it, and please forgive me. We've talked about forgiveness another time, but if it's something low level that someone did, we are obligated to ask for express the fact that we forgive them. Let's do one other reading, and then we are about to take the Torah out of the ark. Let's go to, page 117. The outline for the people in the back says, Ki anu amecha. There is a beautiful song, but we're going to do the English. The first line is, Ki anu amecha v'ata Eloheinu. We are your people, and you are our God. In the middle, let's read together. Then I'm going to call forward Dina, David, and Leslie. And you'll bring your person up. We will stand as the three Torahs are taken out of the ark, and Ryan is going to be doing the taking out of the ark because he's a couple years younger and his back. But all kidding aside, it doesn't matter how old you are. I've said regularly, and I'm trying to live it more, I'm a collaborative rabbi, and this is a Jewish community. So if there's something you want to do, just let me know, and we'll find a place for you to do it. So let's read the middle of 117, then we'll take out the Torah. And then I'll ask the 7 people to come forward together. Our God and God of our ancestors, we are your people, and you are our God. We are your children, and you are our father, our mother. We are the people who serve you, and you call us to serve. We are your community, and you are our portion. We are your legacy, and you are our purpose. We are your flock, and you are our shepherd. You are your vineyard, and you watch over us. We are your work. You are our maker. We are your beloved, and you are our lover. Excuse me. And you are the one we cherish. We offer you our words, and you offer us yours. Or pardon us, lead us to. We're going to be singing that when we do Avinu Malkeinu in a bit. So I ask you now to turn to page 120, and if the 3 past presidents I mentioned could come forward. David is going to hold the Torah that's in the middle, the Holocaust Torah, so he will be sitting in the middle, Karen will be sitting behind him, and Chris, wow, we're depleting the whole tech team. So Chris, you're going to be helping, but if you want to stay for a second so we're not totally an unmanned spacecraft, if everybody could please rise. So we're going to sing what's in the middle of page 120, and then the ark will be opened. Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum Vechanun, Erech Apayim, Verav Chesed Ve'emet, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Nosei Avon Va'fesha, V'chata V'nakei. 2 more times. Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum V'chanun, Erech Apayim, V'rav Chesed Ve'emet, Noser Chesed La'alafim, Nosei Avon Va'fesha, V'chata V'nakei. Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum V'chanun, Erech Apayim, V'rav Chesed Ve'emet, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Nosei Avon Va'fesha, V'chata V'nakei. As soon as both Torahs are in the ark, everyone could be seated. Not yet. Because then we'll put the Torahs on Leslie's shoulder and Dina's shoulder. Hang on. Please be seated. Here's Leslie, I'll give it to you. Could be Dewey.
Adonai, page 120.
Oh, we already did. So we, Tavola Panecha, we do is after changing. Oh, it's- oh, it's good. All right. 127. Wait,
Did you already?
they don't have 127. We're going to do the outline that we had.
Oh, no,
Do
they
you
have
have it?
127.
Okay, you should start singing.
Gladly.
So 127, Tavo lefanecha. I know it's in the handbook. I didn't see it initially, but it is here.
Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu tavo lefanecha tefilatenu ve'al titalam mitchinatenu שאין אנחנו אז לפנים שעורף לומר לפניך אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו צדיקים אנחנו ולא חטאנו אבל אנחנו חטאנו.
So before we go to 128, we need to just look to see the pronoun in the middle of the page. It's we, not I. One might think that we'd say, I did this and I did that. So why do you think it's in the first person plural, we, and then a series of we did this, we did that? Why do you think it's in the plural? Not usually, because it's we abused and abandoned, acted without thinking, we blamed others. There's no right answer, so guess away. We are a community. So I think there are two things. One, that if you see somebody in the sanctuary on Rosh Hashanah, or in your life that you know is in a sanctuary, and they're going through a tough time, you don't point fingers and say, you did sins 1, 7, 12, 14, and 21. It's on you. No. We see ourselves as being part of them. And so we have to go to them and say, let's have lunch. Oh, that's nice, Dina. Thanks for calling me. And then when Dina's out to lunch with someone, then they'll talk because they've known Dina a long time, and maybe they'd open up. Number two, I think that when it's in the plural, we land up not being so confident that we only did the 5 things wrong that we thought about before we came to synagogue. So if you're looking at the list, you go, I might have polluted and fouled the air, the sea, and the land. So we have to take responsibility for our friends and family and fellow congregants, and we have to realize it's a long list on purpose, so that we realize that we have to be open to thinking through how we did. Page 128 is the Ashamnu. Please rise. Ashamnu.
Vagadnu.
Together. Vagadnu.
Gazalnu.
Gazalnu.
Dibarnu dofi.
Dibarnu dofi. La 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 la. Shanu.
Zadnu.
Zadnu.
Chamasnu.
Chamasnu.
Tofanu sheker.
Tafanu sheker. Lai lai ya da 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 da. Yatsnura.
Kizavnu.
Kizavnu. Izavnu,
Latsnu,
Latsnu,
Maradnu,
Maradnu,
Niatsnu,
Niatsnu,
Saranu,
Saranu,
Avinu,
Avinu,
Pashanu,
Pashanu,
Tsaranu,
Saranu,
Kishinu Orech,
Ishinu,
Ay, ay, lay, 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 ya, la, la, lay, 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 ya, la, la, lay, lay, lay. Rashanu,
Rashanu,
Shichatnu,
Shechatnu,
Tiavnu,
Tiavnu,
Tainu,
Tainu,
Titanu,
Titanu. Remain.
Ay, ay, lay, 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 lay,
Ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da. Sorry for jumping in. Please stay standing. I want to share wisdom from Rabbi Simon Greenberg, who was my senior sermon rabbi. He said, when you get out into the world, don't read the Hebrew for all of these viduis or sins every single time, and tell your congregation not to either, because we'll say it plenty of times, and if we don't read it at least a couple times slowly in the language that we're most comfortable in, it won't be as impactful, he said. And you don't have to read the whole entire English paragraph. But we're going to read it now because we're just beginning. But on Yom Kippur, when we have this again, if you come across, whichever line we could pick, and we're still going, stay on that line if it really resonates. So let's read together. We'll do it responsively. We abused and abandoned. We acted without thinking. We coveted and corrupted. We coerced the weak to do our will. We enticed and enslaved. We exalted money and material goods.
We fouled air, sea, and land. We flattered and falsified.
We gravitated to those who gossip. Let's read that twice. We gravitated to those who gossip. We gave up our ideals and gave in to our impulses.
We hated and humiliated. We held grudges and refused to forgive.
We ignored and idolized. We insisted that we were right.
We judged others rashly and wrongly. We were jealous and unjust.
So you know, because this is not your first Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur season, that in addition to the single words, the other type of vidui or confession is what's found on 130. That is where we continue.
על חטא שחטאנו לפניך באונס וברצון.
The ways we have wronged you under duress and by choice. You know what? Let's do it again, because I think we should at least say al chet and then what we just read. I sinned, which is al chet. Al chet, the ways we have wronged you under duress and by choice.
ועל חטא שחטאנו לפניך בזדון ובשגגה.
Al chet, the harm we have caused in your world deliberately and by mistake.
על חטא שחטאנו לפניך בגלוי ובסתר.
Al chet, the ways we have wronged you openly and secretly.
ועל חטא שחטאנו לפניך ביודעים ובלא יודעים.
V'al chet, the harm we have caused in your world consciously and unconsciously.
על חטא שחטאנו לפניך בשנאת חינם.
This is a big one. Al chet, the ways we have wronged you by hating without cause.
ועל חטא שחטאנו לפניך ברכילות.
V'al chet, the harm we have caused in your world through gossip and rumor.
על חטא שחטאנו לפניך בצרות עין.
Al chet, the ways we have wronged you through a selfish or petty spirit.
ועל חטא שחטאנו לפניך באימוץ הלב.
Al chet, the harm we have caused in your world by hardening our hearts. The al kulam.
ועל כולם אלה סליחות, סלח לנו מחלנו, כפר לנו. ועל כולם אלה סליחות, סלח לנו מחלנו, סלח לנו מחלנו, כפר לנו.
Please be seated. 134, Shema Koleni. We're asking God to hear our voices.
Shema Kolenu Adonai Eloheinu Chos v'rachem aleinu v'kabel berachamim u'v'ratzon et tefilatenu Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Chadesh yameinu kekedem Shema Kolenu Adonai Eloheinu Chos v'rachem aleinu v'kabel berachamim u'v'ratzon et tefilatenu Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Chadesh yameinu kekedem. For the last time, please join me if you are able and comfortable. Shema Kolenu Adonai Eloheinu Chos v'rachem aleinu v'kabel berachamim u'v'ratzon et tefilatenu Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Chadesh yameinu kekedem.
Thank you, Cantor. Do people recognize any of the words that the Cantor just repeated and that we tried to sing along with? Hashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuva Chadesh Yameinu Kekedem. I'll start with a word I think you might know. What's Chadesh or something as Chadash? New. Thank you to the Israeli. So it means something that's new. And you can say to someone, tit chadesh, that you hope something is renewed. So we're asking God, and hashivenu is connected in v'nashuva to the word tshuva, to return. So we're asking God to give us the strength we need to be able to turn and to be renewed, yamenu kekedem, like God has always done. We now continue 138. Find it. Walk with me into the woods, leave the edge of the forest behind. Everybody.
Come deep into the green until the shafts of sunlight are lost. Feel the stillness of the center. Walk with me.
It's fine. Walk together. Walk with me to the top of the hill. Leave the broad path behind. Up, beyond where the trees grow. Hear the quiet of the heights. Walk me into this new year, into its demands, into its joys, into the clamor of its unfolding. Walk alone, each of us on our own right path, with the echoes of the blasts of the shofar, with the stillness of the center, with the help of our God. Before the shofar is sounded, please turn to page 140 and rise for Avinu Malkeinu.
Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu Vanenu, Kien Banu Masin, Aseh Imanu, Tzedaka v'chesed, Aseh Imanu, Tzedaka v'chesed v'hoshienu, Aseh Imanu, Tzedaka v'chesed, Aseh Imanu, Tzedaka v'chesed v'hoshienu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu.
The Cantor and I have crafted services from now through Yom Kippur. We added silent time. So let's take the first of those silent moments to look over what's on page 141. Cast your eyes on the line that catches your heart. And in about a minute, we'll continue with the sounding of the shofar. Let's read the last one together. Avinu Malkeinu Chadesh Aleinu Shana Tova. Avinu Malkeinu, renew for us a year of goodness.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Tekiah, Tekiah,
Big breath.
Tekiah Gedolah,
Thank you, everyone, for being here. Ellie and I will make sure that all of you get first dibs at the breakfast. So please see Ellie and I, and we're going to give you a little something. If the people that helped with Havdalah could come forward and help take those things to the kitchen, and if others could just collect the paper, we'll be ready, because first thing in the morning, we have religious school here. So the tallis is the covers. Let's do our best. Thank you, everybody. It may be a happy, sweet, and meaningful New Year season. Shana Tova.